Hello YouTube, this is a coffee review of Culinary Tour's Ground Coffee Island Blend. It says here on the package, full-bodied with hints of candied apple, cinnamon for a clean Maui finish. Medium dark roast, 10-ounce bag, according to the back here. We bring the world to your kitchen table with carefully selected food inspired by flavors from across the globe or across the road. Every product we share is connected to a culture, cuisine, recipe, or story. Join us and discover Culinary Tours. It says here our beans are sourced from best coffee growing regions on Earth. Yeah. And then how to serve it. So there you go. I myself was thinking Culinary Tours is a promotional name for another type of coffee manufacturing company. I didn't realize that was the name. So before I went and decided to do the review, I went and looked up, and lo and behold, it is called Culinary Tours, and they carry a boatload of things, from salsas to chocolates to coffees. I was impressed with the amount of product that they carry underneath their name. Now, I can't say whether the product's any good or not. I was just impressed by the wide array that they had. For all I know, it's Prima stuff to not. Either way, this is a coffee review. Here's the coffee. French press. Set in for the customary 5 minutes. There we go. Nice and steamy on this cool day. Deep, dark brown almost all the way through. I do not see anything lighter towards the bottom. You smell, of course, a nice medium coffee scent to it. Very earthy notes. A little bit of brightness already in the nose. But as for this candied apple cinnamon, I'm not getting any cinnamon. And what apple is in there is not very strong. More like a burnt apple, if there's any apple at all. But either way, a very nice nose to it. And a very good looking coffee. It does have a bit of a, I don't want to call it an oily sheen, but you can see the oils slowly growing on top of the coffee itself. That's right. There is a hint of apple, but more like a burnt apple. No cinnamon, none at all. But you could qualify it as a fruity, maybe, taste to it, considering it's coffee. That brightness fades pretty quick, and the bitterness, your standard coffee bitter, kind of lays waiting in the background of the palate, just sort of hiding there. And it not really jumps out to get you. It's more like as if you would clean a room. What's sitting there left in the corner, you're like, oh, geez, I didn't know that was there, or that was still there. That's the bitterness of this coffee. It's just kind of hiding in the back. Oh, no. It's not bad. I myself prefer things with a good, thick, robust flavor to it. Merlots, stouts, things along that line. Dark roast in my coffee. And being with that kind of a palate, I find this a little light, obviously, medium roast. Actually, I apologize, medium dark roast, a little bad there. And it does fit that particular level on my palate. So it's not really offensive. I wish it was a hint more body, but then again, I like a dark roast rather than a medium dark roast. Oh no, not bad. This is definitely a late fall, uh, light winter, early spring kind of coffee with a level of body that it is giving you. I think this might be a little bit too much when it's say, 90, 100, and 100 plus degrees out there. I think this would be a little bit too heavy for that type of thing. And I don't think it's going to have the body to carry when you're watching the snow just destroy everything outside either. But a light winter, mid fall, early mid spring would go well with this. Now, what I have been doing, like what I do with a lot of my coffees, is add a little bit of cocoa powder to it. And the cocoa powder, with the medium dark blend beans that this has, go really well together. So if you try this, try it straight, see what you think. A little bit of a sweetener to it, a little bit of cream will take what few edges it has and will round them off quite well. Be careful, there's very few edges in it. Don't want to add too much cream or too much sugar. I think you'll destroy it if you do. But a little bit of cocoa powder goes very far, very well in this kind of coffee. Give it a try. See what you think. This is Culinary Tours Ground Coffee Island Blend. So I was surprised at the array of product Culinary Tours has, and if there's anything like their coffees, then, well, it might be worth trying some more of them. Either way, any comments about this particular product down below will be warmly accepted, or better yet, go out, buy it, try it, and make a review of yourself, letting the rest of us in the YouTube community know your thoughts about Culinary Tours Island Blend Coffee. And until next time, keep on drinking.